If you read this problem, it states that Janki sold a leather purse at 8% loss. If she had sold it for 150 more, she would have made 12% profit. Find the selling price of the purse. Okay. Now, first of all, she's selling the leather purse at 8% loss. Now, if she had sold it at for rupees 150 more, that means 150 more than the cost price, she would have got 12% profit. Okay. Find the selling price of the purse. I start by saying let the cost price of the purse be X. Cost price of the purse means the price at which Janki is purchasing the leather purse. Okay. So now she sold her at 8% loss. Therefore, what should be the selling price? 1 minus loss percent divided by 100 into CP. Which is equal to 1 minus loss percent is given to you as 8 divided by 100 into cost price here is X. Okay, so now you can cancel here. So you get 1 minus 2 by 25 times X. Now if you
Sir,
take
I have done a different process.
tell me, how have you done?
Sir, I have first make out the CP.
Hmm.
First, I found out the CP. Then I solved the SP.
Then you found out the cost price. How did you find out the cost price?
Sir, can I send the photo?
Okay, send. Now we have found out the selling price, assuming that the cost price of the purse is X. Okay. Now, if this is the cost price, this is the price at which she is buying. Now she wants to sell this purse which she is buying for 23x by 25. The question here now, if you see, if she had sold it for rupees 150 more, so that means what is the new selling price? If she had sold. So what is the new selling price? 23x by 25 plus 150. This is the new selling price. Also, if she had sold it the purse at this price, she would have made how much profit? 12% profit. So also, what is the new selling price? 1 plus profit percent by 100 into cost price is equal to profit percent is 12% divided by 100 and cost price is X. So you can cancel here. And now you can take the LCM. Can take 28x by 25. This is your same. But both these selling prices must be same, because if she's selling for 150 more, then she's making a profit of 12%. So both these selling price must be same. So according to the problem, 23x by 25 plus 150 must be equal to 28x by 25. Now this is an equation. If we solve, we'll get the cost price X. Okay, so let's proceed to solve this. 23x by 25 minus 28x by 25. You take all the x's together on one side and you take 150 on the other side, so it will become minus 150. Now you take the LCM, you get 23x minus 28x divided by 25 is equal to minus 150. That means you get minus 5x by 25 is equal to minus 150. Now you can cancel this here. So you get minus x by 5 is equal to minus 150. Now you cross multiply. Minus x is equal to minus 150 into 5. That means minus x is equal to minus 750. That means x is equal to 750. Okay. Therefore, what is the cost price of the purse? Is equal to x is equal to rupees 750. And they have asked you what is the selling price of the purse, right? They've asked you find the selling price of the purse. So what should be a selling price? You can either put it here or you can also put it here. Okay, so new SP. Therefore, selling price of the purse is equal to 23x by 25. Now remember, you can put it in any of the two. Okay, you can either put it here or you can put it here. Okay, so selling price of the purse is 28x by 25, and not 23. 28x by 25. So this is 28 into 750 by 25. You can cancel here with 30. So you get here rupees 840. Okay. Now here, if you see, there's a small mistake that I have made. This should be 28x by 25, not 23x by 25. Okay, that is why I've got 690. So this is wrong. This is the right answer. Rupees 840. Okay. Any question here?
No, sir.
We move on to the assignment problem then. Assignment problem very briefly I'll be solving for your idea. Look at number 1. A shopkeeper buys a certain number of pens. Okay. If the selling price of 5 pens is equal to cost price of 7 pens, find the profit or loss percentage. So what is given to you? Selling price of 5 pens is equal to cost price of 7 pens. This is what is given to you. Okay. So I start by saying let the cost price of 7 pens be X. Therefore, what is the selling price of 5 pens? It is also equal to X, right? Because selling price of 5 pens is equal to cost price of 7 pens. So now cost price of 7 pens is also equal to X. Both are equal to X. So that means if the cost price of 7 pens is equal to X, what is the cost price of 1 pen? X by 7, right? Also, from here, we have selling price of 5 pens is equal to X. That means what is the selling price of 1 pen? X by 5. So you've got the cost price of 1 pen and you have got the selling price of 1 pen. Is he making a profit or loss? Can you tell me from here? Is it profit or loss?
Sir, profit.
Why profit?
What's the loss? Loss, sir. Loss.
Okay, why profit or why loss?
Sir, can I say, sir?
Tell me.
Sir, we can think that 7, 5, 35. Sir, let the x be. If we let x 35, then we will get to know.
Yes,
We
you
let
can do
we let
that. Otherwise, you can also say that see x by 5, x by 7 is there, right? You can look at it as fraction. X in removing x, what do you get? 1 by 7. And x by 5, removing x, what do you get? 1 by 5, right? So which one is greater? 1 by 5 or 1 by 7? Which fraction is greater?
so
1 by
So
5 is
1 by
greater.
7.
1 by 5
5.
is greater, right? So therefore, profit. is equal to SP minus CP. X by 5 minus X by 7. Now you can take the LCM. 7X minus 5X equal to 2X by 35. This is your profit. So what should be a profit percentage? What is the formula for profit percentage? Profit by
By
cost
CP
price into 100. Profit here is 2X by 5. Cost price, how much is the cost price of 1 pen? X by 7 into 100. And then you can simplify this to get 40%. Okay, I'm not doing the entire thing. Fine. Look at the next question. Salman bought 40 chairs at rupees 175 each. He sold 1/4 of them at a loss of 8%. At what price must he sell the remaining chairs so as to gain 10% on the whole deal? Okay, so how many chairs is he buying initially? 40 chairs. And what is the price at which he is buying? 175. So what is his total cost price?
The total cost price is 7,000.
40 into 175, right? Which will give you how much?
Yes, sir.
Which will give you
7,000.
7,000. Okay. Total cost price is this. He sold 1/4 of them at a loss of 8%. So number of chairs sold at a loss of 8%. How much is he selling? 1/4. 1/4 of the
1/4.
total number of chairs. How many chairs he bought? 40.
1/4 of 40.
That means 10 chairs is being sold at rupees 40. So he is selling 10 chairs at a loss of 8%.
कल जो तुम मैथ्स से प्रैक्टिस की थी अभी तुमको याद है?
Okay.
कल जो
So
तुम
what
मैथ्स
is
से
the
प्रैक्टिस की थी?
cost price of 10 chairs?
या तो अगर बड़ा
Or let's say selling price of 10 chairs. What is the selling price of 10 chairs?
1750.
But we don't know the cost price of 10 chairs, right? So let's first find out the cost price of 10 chairs. Then we can find out the selling price. Cost price of 10 chairs. He's buying each chair for how much? 175. The cost price of 10 chairs is 1,750. So therefore, what is the selling price of 10 chairs?
1 minus loss by 100 into
Yes, 1
CP.
minus loss percent by 100 into the cost price of 10 chairs is equal to 1 minus loss is 8 divided by 100 into cost price is 1,750. Okay, so you find it out here. So you get 1 minus 2 by 25 into 1,750. Okay, so you get here, if you take the LCM, so you get 23 by 25 into 1,750. So you can now cancel this to get 70. So this is 1,610, right?
Sir.
Hmm.
Sir, I do loss on 10 chairs is equal to 8 by 100 into 1750. I get a
Yes,
price of
first you have
1 chair
calculated the
rupee.
loss and then you have subtracted it from
Yes,
the
yes,
cost
sir.
price. Yes, that also you can
Yes,
do.
sir.
But that is 2 step. That is why I've been telling you, if you use this method, you will get the selling price directly. Okay, you can do that also, no problem. So the selling price is 1,610 of 10 chairs. Now see what is given in the problem here. At what price must you sell the remaining shares to gain 10% on the whole deal? That means the remaining, how many shares remaining? There are 30 shares remaining. So I say let the selling price of the remaining let the selling price of each of the remaining 30 shares be X. Therefore, what is the selling price of 30 shares? Selling price of 30 shares will be, selling price of each share is X. So 30 shares are there, so 30X. And what is the cost price of 30 shares? Cost price of 30 shares. How many? For how much is he buying? He is buying at
175.
175 per share. Okay. So you will get here 5,250. This is the cost price of 30 shares. Now, how much does he want to gain? You want to gain 10% on the whole deal, right? So what should be his total selling price?
Sir, on 40 shares or of 30 shares?
30 shares, because see, the question here is how much, for how much should he sell the remaining shares? So remaining 30 shares are there. So 30 shares, I've assumed the selling price to be X. Okay, so what is his total selling price? Total selling price is selling price of 30 shares plus selling price of 10 shares, right? Selling price of 30 shares is 30X. And selling price of 10 shares is how much? 10 shares we have found out here. This is 1,610. This is his total selling price, right? Now he wants to gain how much? He wants to gain 10%. Therefore, what should be his profit? Selling total SP minus total CP. Total SP is how much? 30X plus 1,610. And total CP we have found above. How much was the total CP? 7,000 rupees. 7,000. So this is his profit. So this comes to 30X plus 1,610 minus 7,000. So this comes to 30X minus, I think this is 2,490. Not 2,490. This is 5,490. 5,490. Right? So you're getting profit. So what is his profit percentage? Percentage profit. Write the formula first. Is equal to profit by CP into 100. How much profit does he want to make now? He wants to make 10%. So put profit percentage is equal to 10. What is the profit that he is making here? 30X minus 5,490. And what is his total cost price? 7,000 into 100. Okay. So you solve this equation and you will get the value of X. That is after selling 10 shares for at 8% loss.
So can I leave for a second?
Yes, after selling 10 shares for at a loss of 10%, the remaining 30 shares, for how much should he sell so as to gain 10% on the whole deal? Okay, you will get the value of X. Okay.
Sir, but where we have mentioned that we are gaining a profit of 10% in this sum?
Here in the problem it is given to gain 10%.
No, sir. On solving where we have given.
No, you have to solve this equation to get the value of x.
Sir, the
Yes.
question is given in what price did we sell one chair to get the 10% profit?
Yes. So that is why I've said let the selling price of each of the remaining 30 chairs be x.
Sir, I am not done this way.
In whatever way you have done,
Sir,
the
I
way
have written profit expected on whole deal is equal to 10%. So SP is equal to 100 plus 10 by 100 into 7,000. We get 7,700. That is 10% profit. So we minus 1,610 and we get 6090.
yes, you can do that
and
way
we
also. You
divide
can do that way also. Yes, you
So
can
that
do
is
that way also.
shortcut.
Yes, you
That
can
is
do that way
shortcut.
also. That is a shorter way, but mostly shorter way is sometimes difficult to understand. Okay, so you can do that way also, no problem. But this is the way of doing. This is also another way. It's a long cut way, but it is easier to understand. Okay, so let's proceed with the next one then. Okay. Now this 3 and 4 are very similar to the last two problems that we did. Okay, we'll just go over this very quickly. 3 and 4 are very similar to this problem. Number 6 and number 5. So you have understood, if you have understood number 5 and 6, you will be able to do these two also. So very quickly, let us go through this. By selling a tie for rupees 252, a shopkeeper gains 5%. At what price should he sell the tie to gain 35%? So we don't know the cost price. So let us first find out the cost price. Remember, in most of the profit and loss problem, you will first have to find out the cost price. Okay. If you know the cost price, you will be able to determine everything. So since cost price is not given here, we start with the cost price. Let the cost price of the tie be x. Okay. Therefore, what should be the selling price?
1 plus profit by 100 into x.
Into CP.
Sir,
Yes.
क्या
sir, we have to show
क्या
all the
हुआ
profit.
हाँ
Yes, tell me. What are you saying?
Sir, I'm saying that we have to show all the process of fraction addition.
No, if you are confident with addition of fractions, you don't have to show. I'm showing you because there are others also who may not be able to understand. So that's why I'm showing you.
That means in exam we can do directly also.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. And sir, in factorization, only trinomials are coming or the whole chapter is coming?
Whole chapter. I have not discussed one chapter, so I'll be discussing that after this. Okay. So selling price is equal to this. So according to a problem, what is the selling price? 252. So that means this 21x by 20 must be equal to 252. So you can solve for x here. That means you get 21x is equal to 252 into 20. That means x is equal to 252 into 20 whole divided by 21. Okay, so you can cancel here with 12. So you get rupees 240. Cost price is 240. So at what price should he sell to gain 35%? If you know the cost price 240. So what should be a selling price? Selling price to gain 35%
1 plus 30
is 1 plus p% by 100 into cost price is equal to 1 plus 35 by 100 into 240. And you can calculate this. I'm not calculating. You can calculate this to get your answer as 324. Okay.
324.
So this problem was very similar to the last two problems that we discussed. Number 4.
Sorry, sir, for due to network issue, I have to leave and rejoin.
Okay. Question number 4 is a shopkeeper sells a sweater at a loss of 5%. If he had sold it for 260 more, you would have made a profit of 15%. Calculate the purchase price of the sweater. This is very similar to this problem. Janki sold a leather purse. Okay. So very briefly, a shopkeeper sells a sweater at a loss of 5%. We don't know the cost price, so I assume let the cost price of the sweater be X. Okay. So he's selling at a loss. Therefore, what should be his selling price? 1 minus loss percent, 100 into cost price. So 1 minus 5 by 100 into X. So you can cancel this. $19X by 20. Okay. And so this is the cost price. So what is the new selling price? If we had sold it for 260 more, that means cost price plus 260 more plus 260. So this is the new selling price. And if he had sold it at this price, what is the profit that he's making? 15%. So also what is the new selling price? Is equal to 1 plus profit percent by
Into
100
X.
into cost price. So 1 plus profit percent is 15 divided by 100 and the cost price is X, right? So you get here 320. And if you take the LCM, you'll get 23X by 20. So these two selling prices must be the same. So according to a problem, you'll have 19X by 20 plus 260 is equal to 23X by 20. You solve this and you will get your answer. Okay. So this profit and loss is over. Now we shall move on to the next part, which is on discounts. Now for discounts, you will have to remember, I'll just discuss the definitions here. Okay. And then we'll continue with the sums in the next class. Discounts, you will have to remember first is the mark price. If you remember when I was discussing profit and loss, I had told you what the mark price is. Mark price is the price tag that you find on your on the goods. Okay, for example.
Excuse me, sir.
Tell me.
So the percentage one we will do it in the arith and the
Arithmetic.
discount one also we will
Yes.
discount also we will do in arith.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So mark price is the price which you find it in the label. Okay. For example, if you are going to purchase a shirt, you will find a tag there, a piece of paper that is attached to a shirt. Okay. Now in that you will see a price that is written. That is called the mark price. Okay. Now discount or rebate. Now what is discount or rebate? Now the other name for mark price you can note here are list price is also marked price can also be called list price, or it can also be called label price, or it can also be called advertised price, or it can also be called printed price. All whenever you find these words, just know that these mean your mark price. Okay. Discount is the reduction in price that is given to you. For example, if you go to a shopkeeper, he will give you, so I'm giving you 15% discount on this. So that is the reduction in the price that he's giving, so that he can sell more and more goods to his customers. Okay. And finally, selling price. Now suppose if if a shirt is marked for rupees 500 and the shopkeeper tells you that I'm giving you 10% discount, that means he's reducing 500 by 10%, and now then he's selling you for 450. That means 500 was the label price or the mark price, but how much are you actually paying? 450 rupees. So this will be your selling price. This will be your mark price, and this will be called your discount.
It means he's selling loss.
Yes.
Sir, he's selling loss.
No, he's not selling his loss, because you don't know how much he has bought it for. Maybe he has bought it for 100 rupees. Okay. And he's labeled it at 500 rupees and he's selling you for 450 rupees. So still how much profit is he making? How much profit is he
300.
making? 350 rupees.
350.
But you don't know this, right? So how will you know whether it is profit or loss? Okay. So the only point here is that he is marking his goods at, you know that he is marking his goods at 500 rupees, and he is giving you a 10% discount or rebate on 500 rupees, and you have to pay less than 500. That is, you have to pay 450. Okay, and you don't know his cost price, so you won't be able to say whether he's making a profit or a loss. Or maybe you never know. He may have bought it for 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, and he's marking it for 500 rupees, and he's selling you at 450 rupees. So what is the loss that he's making? 1000 minus 450. He's making a loss of 550 rupees, isn't it? So maybe you don't know. He might be making a profit, he might be making a loss. But what you are concerned with is what is the market price, how much discount you are getting, and how much you have to pay. Right? Understood? So this is the selling price. Just one example to clarify, and then we will do the other remaining later. Find the price which a customer pays for an article marked at 575. So mark price is where he goes to the shop and he finds that the goods has been marked at the label that he finds is this 575 is the label there. Now he says he to tell the shopkeeper that, see, I cannot buy it for 575. I don't have that much money. So the shopkeeper tells him, fine, I will give you a rebate of 69 rupees. Okay. So the shopkeeper now says that I will give you a rebate of 69 rupees. So what is the discount that he is getting? Rupees 69. So how much is he paying? What is the selling price of the dealer? How much is the
MP minus
customer paying?
discount.
575 minus 69. Okay, he's paying 506.
106.
So remember this relation, that selling price is equal to market price minus discount. Okay, remember this. This will help you. If market price is given and if discount is given, you can determine the selling price, or even if selling price and discount are given, you can determine the market price. Okay, so remember this relation. So I'll stop here.